Well, hi, this is Ken with Village Green, and I'm giving you your latest installment of our quick tips. This is a spotlight on a landscape that we just recently completed. So I've actually known Steve and Cathy for quite a few years. Their daughter went through the same youth group that my daughter went through at Arapaho United Methodist Church. And so it was a pretty natural choice for them to give us a call when they were ready to redo their front landscape. Uh, the main challenge that their front landscape had, as is frequently the case, it was this beautiful large tree out front, and then they also had some drainage issues where the downspout was dumping a whole lot of water off into the lawn, and that it was just tearing up the lawn and making it not grow. So a couple things that they were really interested in was they wanted a nice sitting area. And so we had Andres, the stonemason, create this beautiful flagstone sitting area here, along with the flagstone stepping stones going over to it. And then we pretty much replaced everything that they had, except for the Japanese maple that's here, and then the crepe myrtle over on the corner. But everything else got to change. We started out on the sides. These are Edward Gouch Lobelia on the corner. That's going to frame the corner a little bit. But in front of the window, we didn't want something that got very tall, so we used, this is a Harbor Dwarf Nandina here. That's the feathery plant. And then the yellow plant, that is Kaleidoscopelia. And what we wanted was to have a nice dash of color right at the entrance, but something that wouldn't get too terribly big. Then the yellowish plants that are along the flagstone walkway, that's called a variegated sedge. And then the ground cover, we've started using this one quite a bit. It's called Virginia Creeper, and it has nice red color, fills in very nicely, and it's a nice drought tolerant plant that does well here in this area. Along the patio here, or the porch, that is called Aspidistra, or it's also called cast iron plant. It loves the shade, so it should do really well underneath this tree. And then we have some plum yews that are along the pathway here. And then right at the edges, we have, those are oak leaf hydrangeas. And so those are really nice because they'll get up about 5, maybe 6 feet tall. You can see that they're changing color already. And in the early spring, they're going to have big blooms, white blooms that'll grow on it. So Steve and Cathy were really pleased with the results of their landscape. Completely changed this. Oh, and the other thing that we did here was, if you look at the gutter, they only had one downspout over on the left-hand corner. So we brought in a downspout company, or a gutter company, and they added in a downspout, and then we tied each of these downspouts into pipe. We ran them underneath the sidewalk and then on out through the curb, so that eliminated all the drainage issues that they were having. So that is it for this landscape. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do enjoy these, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also send these on to your friends. This is Ken with Village Green.